4, second in the West, taking on a...
He has the ability to do just that.
He will be at the point guard spot. No Grayson Allen injury. And LeBron and the 133-121 over the New Orleans.
In effect on their first defensive possession.
Doncic absorbs the contact and scores. The leading scorer in the first quarter this season in the NBA gets the first 2 on the board. Dillon Brooks will fire. Comes up short, and Doncic collects the rebound. Oh, what a pass down floor. Hachimura saved it. Now it's a 5-on-4 the other way for Phoenix.
Phoenix is going to have to be aware. Doncic is as good as anybody in the NBA at looking up the floor and throwing ahead.
Colin Gillespie has been lethal from downtown.
Boy, 9 straight games, Noah, for him in double figures, averaging almost 17 a game, shooting 48% from 3. What a story he is and what a player he's made himself into.
49.1% from 3 as Reeves lobbed it up and Ayton couldn't finish. In the last 7 games for Gillespie, Phoenix looking to add to this early lead now. Coming off back-to-back losses to Oklahoma City and Denver in the real difficult part of their schedule as Booker gets his first look to go down.
What a nasty crossover that was, and how about the space he creates right there, Noah? That's a great sign for Phoenix, seeing Devin Booker get an easy look early on in this game.
Doncic, another one.
You see Luka Doncic with the high pickup, kind of the one-leg push shot, looking to create foul angles defensively for his opponents.
Phoenix is going to want to try to slow him down. Easier said than done, but he has been unbelievable in first quarters.
Brooks dancing on Hachimura, 6 to shoot. The fade, can't put it in.
It's kind of become his go-to move. He loves to get that little jump stop, get to your turnaround jumper, uses that physicality to free himself up.
Doncic, heavily contested by Gillespie, knocked out of bounds, and it will go the other way. Well, year number 2 for J.J. Redick. Now a 65-36 record. You can feel the comfort and confidence, and Jordan's trying to get to that point. Under Tom Izzo, learning a lot from the legendary coach in East Lansing. James, feed, Ayton, short pop goes down.
Good quick decision there by LeBron. Anytime he's in transition, early mid-post opportunities, Ayton finding the open space.
And Phoenix is going to have to kind of just load up on that weak side. The play you want to force is to skip across the floor and then you close out.
Brooks fills in on the relocate. It's Gillespie in and out. Brooks couldn't tip it back. Ayton claims. Get it up the floor quickly with Doncic. Likes the matchup with Gillespie initially. Double comes. LeBron around. Reeves for 3. Up the floor quickly. Brooks right on Reeves. Oh, James was there to block it. What an angle from Dillon Brooks.
But how about the pass from Devin Booker and Dillon Brooks just getting to the body of Reeves? I don't know how LeBron didn't put that to the board, but what a finish from Brooks.
Reeves, another one for Ayton, comes up short this time.
Well, I think Phoenix is going to look to certainly find some opportunity.
That open gap, he drops it off to him right away.
Reeves open corner triple, finds Nylon, and the Lakers push back in front. Phoenix wants to run. They know that the Lakers are on the second of a back-to-back, trying to use that to their advantage, but Brooks can't hit again, and Doncic corrals another board. Doncic, transition opportunity slows down now in the half court. Off the screen. They have gotten so much more comfortable, Doncic and Ayton, with one another. 2 of the top picks in the 2018 draft playing together. 6 to shoot. Reeves cross. Try to draw the foul on Gillespie. Didn't get the call. Now he's looking for it as Booker streaks down the floor. Gillespie, pump, drive, swing. Brooks. Money, a 3.
I love the pace that Phoenix is playing with right now, and they're able to do it because they're getting stopped with their defense. It looked like Gillespie could have maybe fouled Austin Reeves. Does a great job of avoiding that contact. And then Phoenix getting out, they're getting out and going.
Oh, knocked out of bounds by Gillespie. It'll stay here.
Playing with tempo here.
Already 5 lead changes in the first 4.5 minutes. There is the Austin Reeves development. We have seen that offensive arsenal on full display.
The Phoenix Suns trying to really load up on Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic pick and roll. High presentation from strong side corner defenders.
Booker is going to draw the contact, and he'll get 2 free throws. The entire Phoenix bench on their feet to help him up.
See here how many.
240, a good 2 feet back right there. And that's certainly been an improvement in his game.
Yeah, talking to Coach J.J. Redick pregame, Robbie, that conversation, he talked a lot about the whole team obviously getting into championship level shape, but Austin specifically physically stronger, bigger, better able to handle the contact, and all of the responsibilities come with his increased role.
There were 2 key points that J.J. Redick said to Austin Reeves before the season started. He said, your leadership has to be elite and your shape has to be elite. And he has come and brought both things at the highest possible level to start this season, averaging 28.8 points per game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds a night. Here's Doncic in that short corner. Brooks accepts the assignment. Doncic says, I don't care, give me 2.
How do you guard that? I mean, that is just high level.
Cross-screen action, too. The Lakers, what really makes them special is their ability to screen, and LeBron and Luka are not easy guys.
Caught it live.
It looked like it.
The eye in the sky does not lie there, Noah.
Well, look, I wear glasses for a reason. Maybe you should
get my eyesight checked.
Yeah, check on your own, see what you need. Booker,
tough shot.
Great defense there by Luka.
It's elite level communication too from the coaches down here, calling out the Iverson action, calling out the red and pick and roll defense.
James, face up on Dunn, spin, James, tough floater.
You know this guy's coming out of that timeout, and a consistent theme with the Lakers, 3-player action that involves Luka, Austin, and LeBron when they are on the floor together, as you saw there.
Brooks gets the roll, didn't look like Williams touched it on the cylinder.
Boy, he was close, but that Dillon Brooks turnaround was an absolute missile into the rim and somehow fell forward.
Doncic got his hips by, then couldn't find Ayton.
Good help defense. Phoenix really cracking down on DeAndre Ayton.
Booker in transition. Outside, O'Neal, no. Rebound, Dunn, Booker, second chance, doesn't go.
They didn't get anything there, but Ryan Dunn just with some effort and hustle plays, and that'll go a long way here. They've been missing a little bit of that with his wrist injury.
Reload, Doncic. We've got a whistle, maybe a clock issue. It looked like the shot clock never began.
Difficult position.
Here is Luka. Step back 3 ball.
That's another positive play there from Ryan Dunn. Obviously coming into the draft 2 years ago, high-level defender, but he's done the part so far.
Miss by O'Neal will allow LaRavia to check in for the first time, and LeBron will go to the bench. So the early spurt for LeBron is 6 minutes and change, or just about 6 minutes here. 1 for 1, just the 2 points, 2 assists. Again, still working himself back into shape after missing a month. As he said, that first game back was the first game in essentially 7 months. A legitimate NBA game, no real tune-up, as Doncic will go to the free throw line as Brooks just got a little too close leaning forward, picks up his first.
Number 3, Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, again, the late foul call, but that's the first one they've given up. Phoenix has done a good job defending without fouling so far.
They can, they will, they might. Don't miss NBC's new comedy, a comeback story of cheerleading's biggest underdog. Stumble, new Friday on NBC and Peacock. Well, we were looking at this, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, an elite scoring tandem in the NBA, have 12 points. Doncic's second free throw makes it 13, and the Suns have 11. They've outscored them by themselves. Just past the midway point of this opening quarter. Phoenix 4 for 13 and 1 for 6 from 3. Booker leaves it. Williams doesn't get the roll. And again, Ryan Dunn is in there, just couldn't squeeze it. And
comfort level in having a full offseason to digest his experience last season. A full training camp with his teammates and roster, and J.J. Redick's coaching style, leadership style. And Luka is as balanced in terms of where he is personally, emotionally, and his game is balanced as well, as you see LeBron with the turnaround on the baseline.
Maybe nobody more balanced in the history of the NBA and what they can do on the floor than LeBron James. Adds 2 more to his grand total. This corner 3 from Dunn, rebound snared by Ayton. It'll be Reeves, Ayton, James, Vincent, and Connect for the Lakers. Gillespie, Dunn, Iguodaro, Goodwin, and Hayes Davis for the Suns. On the outside, Vincent can't hit, and the rebound knocked out of bounds will stay here.
go for it. Those guys have made tough shots over him.
Reeves finds the angle, bounce, Ayton couldn't claim it, and Goodwin does, and then he's fouled.
But what hustle there from Jordan Goodwin. Of Beach just fly in there, and they all have pretty good size.
Here's Goodwin on the outside, can't hit the three, and the rebound collected by Connect. When you think about Dunn, 7'1" wingspan, Goodwin 6'10" wingspan, legit length at their respective positions. That one's going to be ricocheted out of bounds and goes back to the Suns.
A lot of credit so far, their physicality without fouling impacting the Lakers offense.
And that's, Derek, the fine line that they have to kind of walk in this game, right? Of being disruptive and being physical, but not overdoing it with two of the guys in the NBA that are as good as anybody at getting to the line.
Gillespie, hustle, Vincent claims, second chance for the Lakers. Reeves splits, gets inside and finishes. No, they're going to wave it off on a travel. Capitalize off of them with a ton of points, only 3 points off the turnover so far. And again, can't convert here. The Suns are 5th in the NBA in points off turnovers, 21 a game coming in to tonight. James, bounce, Ayton. Reeves alone for three.
What a read right there from DeAndre Ayton to see that, all right, they're clogging that paint. The look is behind me. That was a terrific pass from the big fella.
Iguodaro, leave it for Gillespie. Working on LeBron James. Kick it, Goodwin. Trying to hook it around. That was a lot of contact and an offensive foul.
Some tough ones, and it kind of fell apart from there. So it's about the mental toughness here to stay with this and keep yourself in the game when you play good defense.
Yeah, and you talk about on the Lakers side, the communication during the timeouts has been phenomenal. It's something J.J. Redick spoke of in pregame, wanting his guys to stay connected throughout the course of the game. You talk about communication and sound. I'm sitting right next to Jimmy Iovine, the genius. And so you talk about, I'm learning some things about sound and music and communication from him also.
Did he criticize your headset at all? Did he check to make sure that everything sounds okay in your ears?
Not yet. The Lakers are still ahead.
Really established this year is giving that first full minute of timeouts for just the players. It's just player-to-player communication as opposed to the coaches coming in. As Brooks once again fades and puts in two more.
That's a shot right over the top of Connect, and Dillon Brooks felt like he got fouled on that release.
James back for Reeves, picked up by Jamari Bouye, who's gotten more and more run on a two-way contract here with Phoenix. Connects, gets the roll.
That was not an easy shot because LeBron just rifled that at him. He kind of knocked that down with one hand. Derek, it's never easy when that pass is outside the shot pocket.
No, it is not, but Dalton Connect, a guy that does have the ability to catch high and shoot it high. And, you know, he and Mark Williams, guys that were possibly, Mark was going to be on the Lakers. Dalton Connect wasn't going to be on the Lakers. And here we are tonight, the two guys matching up on opposing teams.
What a pass.
And then a kick out, Connect. Can't hit back to back. Vincent fighting for the rebound and a second chance for the Lake Show. 9 to shoot. Reeves, weaves, kicks. LeBron James, no. Up ahead, Bouye running the floor. Oh, he felt the footsteps of LeBron James. The last thing he needed was a block by James.
Dillon Brooks just going right at
over New Orleans. Lakers put up 46 points in the first quarter against New Orleans yesterday. Laravia has the rebound here. See if they can get Jake Laravia a little bit more involved in the offense. 0 for 2 so far, but a turnover. Goodwin, Williams, O'Neal, and Brooks. 10 minutes played for Devin Booker, 11 first quarter points. And a foul's going to be called on Connect, fighting over the Williams screen.
You have to think with this lineup for Phoenix that Dillon Brooks is going to be really aggressive, looking for his own.
Right on cue.
It's just he's going to have to be the primary playmaker, and he is so effective and has become so good at getting to his turnaround jumper.
Robbie, it is remarkable to think the type of player that he has turned himself into.
No, without question.
Even just think about what he was at Oregon. He was excellent, but he has just risen leaps and bounds on both sides.
And a lot of it is kind of the persona that he's built, right? Like, he's made him into one of the tough guys of the NBA. He's made an all-defensive team, but now the offense coming along with it. There is no questioning that Dillon Brooks works his tail off on his game.
O'Neal drives, had it knocked away by Laravia. O'Neal reclaims it. Attack, kick, Goodwin, three, got it.
Well, that's a huge shot right there for the confidence of Jordan Goodwin. 6 of his last 21 from 3 coming in. And another 50-50 play goes the way of the Suns and leads to that open 3.
Doncic, fast to slow, but he couldn't finish. Brooks
Good
finds
run.
the streaking Williams. Fast break perfection and a 7-0 run to take a 1-point lead.
Right now, Phoenix is just playing harder. The Phoenix playing with some tempo, and off these stops, they've been able to run.
Are you sitting next to Austin Butler?
This is going to show my age.
The guy who played Elvis is sitting directly to your left. That's a yes.
Oh, he's been great. I saw Eddie Murphy across the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I've been slacking on some of my movies lately, so I got to get back up.
Hey, Derek, we'll get him right by the end of the game. We'll get him right. We still got another 2.5 quarters.
Thanks for asking me during the game and not in the break. That would have been good.
That's what we're here for.
That's a good teammate right there.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Derek, what's going on the Lakers side? Anything of note?
On the Lakers side, just continuing to stay poised and composed. You know, the Suns made the run, but you can tell the Lakers are balanced. They're not getting emotional about how this game is going so far. They respect the Phoenix Suns. J.J. Redick told us that before.
It feels like the Lakers have not played well, and it feels like a lot has gone right for the Suns. And it's just, Phoenix is actually trailing. It's a 1-point deficit.
Luka's 0 for 3 to start the second quarter. Booyah, booyah.
What a shot by him right here. Jamari Bouye averaging 5 points a game, but shooting 54% from 3. Two-way guys, so when he's had his number called, he's been efficient and productive.
Now he's going to have a real challenge. Trying to stay in front, and that's what's going to happen. A chance for 3 is 23 first half points for Luka Doncic. Derek, you mentioned the physicality that J.J. Redick talked to us about, that they knew Phoenix was going to come with. You played in an incredibly physical era of the NBA. When you knew you had a specifically physical team in front of you as Brooks continues to get to his spot in the mid-range, what was the mentality going into a game like that?
Well, you had to embrace it and understand that was going to be part of the experience. You knew things would be harder to get to. Offensively, the points wouldn't come as easy. You wouldn't have as much space to shoot your shot in the defensive end, and those are fun games to play in.
Right now, Luka Doncic is going right at Jamari Bouye. Back-to-back fouls drawn. As we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule, Warriors and Sixers. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
The Lakers are going to keep going right back to that same pick and roll. Jamari Bouye is going to see it every time as long as he's out there.
In and out there, and a good steal by Hayes. So Hayes back on the floor.
Here it comes. There we go.
Doncic wants to go back to work, had it knocked away, gets it back, lob it inside. Oh, great recovery by Williams.
Mark Williams going up to show bodies, but still the ability with that length to get back and disrupt the pass.
Now on the post-up, it's Williams. Can't finish. Oh, Bouye on the hustle. Second chance, bounce. Williams takes flight.
What an effort play there by Bouye. Boy, that's a pass up the floor, and Jackson Hayes, he wasn't looking for it at all.
He'll just bounce it out. Vincent, no.
Anytime you play with Doncic, you are always a potential target up the floor. You have got to be aware if you're Jackson Hayes.
O'Neal got caught. Brooks again. Dylan the villain.